New video. Today we will be reacting to the worst tornado day of all time, 2011, Super Outbreak. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's get
April
into
27, 2011. An ordinary Wednesday suddenly turned into a nightmare.
From all of this debris, they were forced to ignore the dead. That's how bad this is. In the distance, but no one's here. There's the smell of death.
Holy get it done! Oh my god!
And that was only the beginning. 224 tornadoes erupted that day. The super outbreak changed America forever.
240? 224 tornadoes? I didn't even know that you could have that much tornadoes erupt in one fucking day.
24 tornadoes erupted
Holy
that day.
shit.
The super
Before we get into the video, I'm sorry, I forgot. We're low-key fucking 25 seconds to it. But for everybody that generally died from the tornadoes, the prayers go out to all your family. I hope y'all are mourning very well. I love y'all, like, very much. I'm sorry. That should never happen to anybody. Natural fucking disasters are one of the worst fucking things in the fucking world. Tornadoes gotta be one of the most scariest things. Fucking, I had one not too long ago in Georgia. Fucking scared the shit out of me, like very close to Georgia. Fucking scared the absolute dick out of me, but never came close to me, thank God. But so fucking sad. So fucking sad.
outbreak changed America forever. But the signs had appeared 2 days before. So let's go back to where it all began.
Yo, bro.
April 25, 2011, 3:25 p.m. The SPC issued a PDS,
Where's this
a
at?
dangerous situation tornado watch
Oh.
for most of Arkansas, as
Arkansas.
well as parts of Missouri,
Arkansas,
Oklahoma,
Missouri,
Texas,
Oklahoma,
and Louisiana.
Texas?
And just within a few hours,
Damn.
multiple twisters were reported across states, creating chaos in the area.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Did you see how fucking close that is? Look. Oh fuck.
Few hours,
Y'all see how close that was?
multiple twisters were
Y'all saw-
reported across states, creating chaos in the area.
Y'all saw that shit? Y'all fucking saw that shit? That was in that motherfucker's driveway. Yeah. Fuck that. This shit is not funny, by the way, at all. Whatsoever. No jokes will ever be
Deadly
made
mix of
out of this
tornadoes and
shit.
flooding in Arkansas overnight. Hardest hit in Arkansas was the town of Valonia. What appears to have been a massive tornado destroyed most of that town. Rescue crews are searching for up to 12 missing people this morning. More than 50 homes were destroyed. Statewide, at least 7 people were killed by severe weather.
And they always say it sounds like a train.
R.I.P. to everybody. R.I.P. to fucking everybody, bro. Holy shit. 7 people died. So sad.
It didn't. It just was a loud wind.
Oh,
ears popped,
nope.
And then just in seconds it was
We're good.
over.
Sorry.
While most of the twisters were EF1, 4 EF2 intensity and 1 EF3 were confirmed by the Weather Office. By
Y'all saw that car? Y'all saw the fucking car? Dude. Oh shit, I actually went forward.
3 were confirmed.
Holy shit. That's probably the fucking E3. That's probably the E3. Dude, that's probably the E3 right there, bro.
Confirmed by the Weather Office. By the end of the day, 18 tornadoes had touched down in Arkansas alone,
18?
and 42
16 in Texas, 18 in Arkansas, 2 in Oklahoma City Thunders,
across the U.S. But
1 in Kennesaw.
things were just warming up.
How the fuck? Wait, hold on. How did that turn into 240, 230 to 224 though?
April 26,
Does that add up?
2011. They started with a high risk of severe weather.
Oh wait,
Warning
was this the day
issued for
before?
portions of Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas.
Tornado count now is up over 300. The unofficial, unconfirmed tornado count for April alone is up over 500 tornadoes. That's never happened in recorded history, and it just keeps on coming at those folks.
31
That's so
EF0
fucking
and
scary,
19
bro.
EF1 tornadoes struck different parts of the country. 4 EF2 level twisters also hit Greenbrier, Marshall, Tar Hill, and Deadwood, Texas. One of them was a long-tracked wedge tornado that caused
What is
damage
that?
in rural parts of Texas and Louisiana.
What the fuck am I looking at? Is that the whole tornado?
A total of 55
This is the tornado.
storm systems were reported.
Oh, it goes from, if y'all can see my mouse, right down here. Goes from here. This is still it. This is all it still. This is still it. Back here as well.
But no one could imagine that the next day
Oh!
would rewrite history.
Oh! Fuck!
April 27, 2011. The morning of April 27 began with a
This is the day
dangerous
after.
setup already
I'm
in
pretty sure this
place.
is the day
A
after.
Powerful cold front stretched from
Of
Texas through
the last
Ozarks
one.
and into the Ohio Valley. Ahead of it, warm,
Or is this the same
moisture-rich
day? I
air
don't remember.
surged northward into
I'm pausing
Mississippi,
a little too much. I need to
Alabama,
stop.
and Tennessee. Warnings for severe
let
weather
the
had
video play.
already been issued across the South overnight. And by morning, the Storm Prediction Center increased the tornado probability to 45% from Meridian, Mississippi to Huntsville, Alabama.
You've got to do the right thing, and by that, we want you in a lowest level, basement if you've got one. If no basement, first floor is fine. Small
Get the fuck out of there. That's what I would do. I would leave.
room, that's a hall, closet, bathroom. You want to be away from windows and near the center.
I swear to God, my bathroom got a window. My old bathroom, not my new one. My old bathroom had a fucking window. I swear to God it did. I was peeing out that shit. There was no screen on that hoe. I was peeing out that fucking window, bro. Do not go to a damn bathroom if it has a window. Best places to go, generally, if your parents got a huge ass closet downstairs, go in that bitch. If y'all got a basement, a cellar, go to there 100% or fucking leave. That's the best two options, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Don't worry about northeast or southwest corners. Forget all that. Just be near the center and you'll be fine. The most important
No,
thing is the
you-
lowest level.
Didn't I just see that the center was Maine? Or am I
This
wrong?
was no ordinary warning, and it was fitting, because April 27, 2011 changed everything. Between 6 and 9 a.m., several tornadoes touched down across central Alabama, including near
Several.
Cullman.
And if you're north or east of Coleman, you need to be
Holy-
in a safe place as well, because that is a violent,
Fuck.
large, dangerous tornado that is coming through the city of Coleman right now.
Oh God, that's close.
Holy shit! Did I just hear a smoke alarm? I swear to God, I just heard a smoke alarm go off. Was it my chair? The fuck? Sorry.
Station.
It's moving so fast. What the? That's got tentacles. Tentacles. Is this all? This is all in the same place, by the way.
The damage was already severe, but the worst was yet to come.
The worst was yet to
Huckleberg
come.
Phil Campbell, Alabama.
This is a serious weather day, so you have to call it like you see it. You got to call a strike a
Strong
strike.
winds.
So a tornado is certainly
Tornado
a good possibility
possible.
today because of the atmospheric dynamics that are in place.
By
Oh,
early afternoon, the atmosphere was becoming unstable by the hour, priming conditions for a
Fuck me.
record-breaking wave of violent
dude. I live in Georgia, bro. Tomorrow there's supposed to be dude. I'm supposed to have 3 days of a fucking hurricane, dude. Or a fucking yeah, hurricane, dude. I don't know what's gonna hit us because I still got school tomorrow. But holy fuck, wish me luck.
track tornadoes. 2:30 p.m. The scariest
Yeah,
round was
this
about to
game's way
begin.
too bad for
Supercells exploded southwest of
Super
northern
cells.
Alabama,
Clash?
setting the stage for one of the longest tracked violent tornadoes in U.S. history. 3:05 p.m. An EF5 tornado first touched down southwest of Hamilton in Marion County. At first, it looked like an EF1 or EF2, but as it neared Highway 43, it exploded into an EF4. Houses were swept from their foundations, and others crumbled under the immense pressure. As it moved parallel to US 43 into Hackleburg, the twister
Is that how
expanded
fast this
into a
moment?
violent EF5 with a 3
EF5? It's not like one of the worst.
quarter mile wide circulation and shredding winds of up to 210
miles per hour? You is not outrunning. You are not outrunning that. You are not outrunning that. Oh my god. Your car ain't even outrunning that shit. You better have a fucking NASA car, bro. Holy shit.
10 miles per hour.
You need to be in a small room on the lowest floor.
Fuck the small room. Fuck the small goddamn room. That bitch is an E5 going 210 miles per hour straight wind, bro. What you mean get into a safe? There ain't no fucking safe place. The only safe place is fucking leaving Alabama. That is the only safe fucking place is leaving the place, bro. That's the only whatsoever safe thing to fucking do.
Near the center, away from windows. Nobody should be in a mobile home during a tornado, and nobody should be in a vehicle of any
Nobody should fucking be in the damn area, bro.
kind, car, truck, bus, or van.
The destruction was unimaginable. Homes blew away like matchsticks. Asphalt was ripped from the ground. Underground storm shelters were wrecked,
there's our
and
first one.
some bodies were thrown hundreds of yards, ripped apart by the storm's fury. Nearly every vehicle was tossed like a toy, and 75% of Hackleburg was left in ruins. It was the deadliest tornado in Alabama's history. First, surveyors rated the tornado an EF3, but after witnessing the sheer level of destruction, they upgraded it to EF5.
Holy fuck.
It was the first tornado of that intensity to strike Alabama since the 1998 Birmingham tornado.
This point on Wednesday night, search crews hadn't even reached this part of the county, had no idea how
Chat, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna edit this out.
widespread or extensive this damage even was. Well, now some 24 hours later, they found 30 people who didn't make it through the storm.
3:28 p.m. The funnel crossed into Franklin County, nearly 1.25 miles wide, roaring northeast at 69 miles per hour.
Phil Campbell, you should be in your tornado
this shit smells
shelter
good.
right now.
South of Phil Campbell, it destroyed everything in sight. In the town itself,
What the fuck?
homes were flattened, churches reduced to rubble, and mobile homes shredded, with their frames hurled up to 50 yards away. Some residents sought safety inside a concrete storm shelter, believing it to be impenetrable.
That's a big.
But
What
the
the fuck you mean that's a big tornado? I'm about to fucking walk the hell the other way. Fuck, just calling out. How type of fucking calm was that bullshit?
screeching winds ripped the roof
No
away,
shit, I can see
causing
it.
all 20
Word.
people inside to the
Oh
deadly
my
winds.
God, dude, that's
Its
sad, though.
power
No,
was
this is
so
so
extreme
sad.
that even a 25-foot stretch of
That's what a fucking. That's what a tornado did to a fucking car. Wind did that shit to a damn car. Gang, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? I hope none of y'all go through a tornado. And if y'all have, sorry.
road pavement was peeled.
Let me know if y'all ever been through a tornado in the comments, bro. Just let me know how that was. Like how y'all been through it. Cause I've been through like a hurricane and it was just bad winds, but I've never really been through a fucking whole ass tornado though.
from the ground.
Couple that lives here, that one person was in a tub and actually blew into the street when this tornado hit. A second person was thrown out of the house, actually slammed up against this vehicle, was holding onto this metal pole right here in the ground, got tossed again. He actually got thrown all the way over to this Explorer. That's where this dent came in. He landed
That's his body? The dents are him?
here, went on the ground, the tornado went by. He said he doesn't even know why
He's alive? He's alive?
still alive.
Oh my god. Oh yes. Holy shit. Praise Jesus, man. Praise Jesus.
As it exited Phil Campbell and passed through Oak Grove, the tornado reached peak intensity. Vehicles flew hundreds of yards, twisted into scrap, and even massive brick homes, anchored deep into the ground, were torn apart, their remains scattered like dust. From Oak Grove, the twister cut through Mount Hope, Langtown, Tanner, and across Limestone County.
That's the
before
same
finally
tornado?
lifting in Madison County at 4:50 p.m.
Dude.
The Huckleberg-Phil-Campbell EF5 lasted for 1 hour and 45 minutes, marking it as the second longest lived tornado of the entire outbreak and the second deadliest in the U.S. in
That's not even the
2011 after
longest?
Joplin. It left a 102-mile-long scar across northern Alabama, with damage totaling $1.29 billion.
It felt like an earthquake. The ground was shaking.
We need to go to the storm house now.
Just 45 seconds of just fury. And after getting out of there and just seeing everything gone, you're really in shock.
As survivors struggled to make sense of the destruction, another monster storm was brewing just 100 miles to the southeast. Smithville, Mississippi. 3:42
Sorry, Jay, I was
p.m.
texting my mom.
After producing a long-tracked EF3 tornado that passed near New Wren, the same supercell produced another twister just 3 miles west-southwest of Smithville, along the Tennessee-Tombigbee Waterway.
This is a serious and possibly deadly situation if you don't treat it seriously.
2 minutes later, the residents of Smithville would face their worst nightmare, snapping trees near the Smithville recreation area and scouring the ground with terrifying force. As it approached town, it rapidly intensified into a catastrophic EF5, all in under 3 minutes, when the 3/4-mile wide tornado, with winds reaching up to 75 miles per hour, struck the small town of Smithville, which was only 1.6 square miles in area. Its destructive impact was like no other storm in the outbreak. It was the first tornado of such extreme strength to strike Mississippi since 1966. Crossing Davis Road south, it carved out an entire field, leaving behind a trench so deep that it remained visible in aerial images even a year later. With winds peaking at 205 miles per hour, the beast charged northeast along Mississippi Highway 25. Its first fatality came when a bed and breakfast was obliterated. The twister tore multiple structures from the ground. Even well-anchored brick houses couldn't withstand the pressure and were swept away. An RV that came in the vortex's path was hurled 250 yards and embedded in the ground. Another truck was ripped apart with only its bumper left dangling on the Smithville water tower. The monster winds ripped out plumbing lines from the ground, peeled away tiles from floors, and tore sill plates from the base. All of it evidence of forces far beyond ordinary tornado damage. The rotational force of the winds even knocked granite tombstones in the opposite direction of the tornado's movement.
Dude,
by the time
cars weigh like fucking hundreds. No, thousands of pounds. And fucking tornadoes are just whipping them bitches around like it's a fucking pencil.
It passed, 117 structures lay completely destroyed. The city hall, the post office, 4 churches, the police station, the water system, and countless businesses and homes. Vehicles were tossed hundreds of yards, twisted beyond recognition, or wrapped around trees.
Everything
Can't
was
even
gone.
run
There
100
were
yards,
people
bro.
screaming for help everywhere. We tried to help who we could help because the EMTs, nobody could get in here to us, is what they were telling us when we tried to call them. And I actually walked up on 3 that had passed away, and then there were 20 or more screaming for help.
After destroying countless lives, the tornado finally weakened as it approached the rural areas northeast of town, crossing into Itawamba County. It then continued into Alabama's Marion County, causing EF1 damage near Bear. However, it strengthened again to an EF3 as it struck shots.
I didn't know. I thought tornadoes don't strengthen again. I thought tornadoes, like, they have like a peak, they go down, and then it stops. Holy fuck.
The violent winds tore through communities for 41 minutes, leveling countless homes before finally dissipating near Hodges at 4:23 p.m. When the winds died down, The EF5 tornado had left behind a 37-mile-long damage path across Mississippi and Alabama with 23 fatalities. It was one of the most intense...
It went through two states. Why did I say countries? 2 states. Yeah. In a 23. Rest in peace to everybody that died.
Tornadoes ever recorded, and the strongest of the entire 2011 super outbreak. Smithville was annihilated in minutes. But did you think this was the end? Just minutes later, another monster vortex set its sights in Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Alabama. 4:43 p.m.
Wait, I thought
a supercell produced a large wedge tornado in rural Greene County, Alabama. With an intensity of EF2, it moved adjacent to Tuscaloosa County, uprooting countless trees and causing damage to structures.
There it is. It's on the ground.
That's a tornado on the ground.
It's on the ground.
You can see the rotation.
Okay, Tuscaloosa, this is becoming a large tornado. It is on the ground. It is now moving very quickly towards the north and east. You are watching live footage of this tornado on the ground headed towards the city of Tuscaloosa.
Meteorologist John Oldshoe captured astonishing footage of the wedge near Union, giving viewers a unique chance to witness the phenomenon live on TV. Its massive wedge shape was broadcast on television screens everywhere, making it one of the most widely seen tornadoes in history. This was also the first video evidence that the tornado had touched the ground. The NWS immediately declared an emergency, allowing residents in the area to take cover and brace for impact.
This is a tornado emergency. Take cover immediately.
Yeah,
this tornado
don't take
will
cover.
Be arriving
Get
in
out.
the city of Tuscaloosa within the next minute or two.
5:10 p.m. The storm had finally moved towards the southern and eastern parts of Tuscaloosa. Sky-based cameras and a ground-based camera crew were following its every movement. Unlike most tornadoes that tore through the rural areas, this one slammed directly into a city of 90,000. It started off as an EF4 intensity tornado, crossing 35th Street, and gutted a cell phone tower and multiple warehouses in an industrial area. While the Tuscaloosa Police Department headquarters was saved from the tornado's wrath, the County Emergency Management Office wasn't so lucky. It sustained a direct hit and was wrecked completely, along with most of its
Look
equipment
at all that
and vehicles.
fucking rubbish.
Ashley Harrison, just days away from graduating from the University of Alabama.
Don't tell me she dies. Don't tell me she fucking dies. Don't. Minutes from graduating. Minutes from starting her life. Minutes from starting her goddamn
Was
life.
staying in a rental home in Tuscaloosa. When the tornado struck, she took shelter inside, clinging to the hope that she would make it through. But the violent winds tore her home apart and hurled her 65 yards away. Ashley was an only child.
R.I.P. Ashley. I've said this maybe 5 times in this video now, but R.I.P. to everybody that died, man. So young.
Her loss left a void her family could never fill. But hers was just one of the countless tragedies. Across Tuscaloosa, the tornado shattered families, leaving behind grieving parents, children, and siblings. The beast moved through Rosedale and Forest Lake, leveling and sweeping away homes. Many apartment complexes were leveled. A few 2-story apartment buildings were reduced to rubble.
There's a large wedge tornado that is live on our tower cam atop the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse, and this is making a beeline.
Is that the
downtown?
Gio, look at this. That's the whole thing right there. That like darkish color. You see like the sky like lighter? Oh, that's fucking the tornado.
Town Tuscaloosa. Velocities continue to be almost maxed out. The delta on the radar is about 150 knots. And again, this is a very serious situation.
Despite the destruction it had already caused, the tornado remained strong at EF4 and crossed the intersection of 15th Street and McFarland Boulevard, creating havoc everywhere it went. It maintained its strength as it continued through the neighborhood of Alberta City. By Holt, the tornado had widened to a full mile. Every tree, even those deep in ravines, was snapped. As it crossed Hurricane Creek, the whirlwind shredded a massive railroad trestle and flung a 34-ton steel truss more than 100 feet up a hill. A nearby marina on Holt Lake also took a massive hit before the tornado weakened slightly into EF3. The twister's fury didn't end there. It plowed into thick woodland, shredding trees by the thousands and wiping out scattered rural houses on its way to Birmingham.
If you're in West Jefferson County,
bear that in mind. This is a dangerous storm. Okay, by 6 o'clock, that storm moving toward Legion Field, moving toward downtown Birmingham. That's by 6 o'clock. So right there, this storm, if it holds together, is going to make a beeline for downtown Birmingham.
When the tornado entered Jefferson County, it regained its EF4 strength. By this time,
why the fuck? Dude, that's... Sorry, chat. I'm looking at something. My fault, y'all. Alright, my fault, y'all. I'm back.
The vortex had reached peak intensity and width. It was one of the largest and most visually terrifying tornadoes of the outbreak. 6 p.m. The tornado moved across the western and northern suburbs of Birmingham, damaging homes to a catastrophic level. Concord, Pleasant Grove, McDonald Chapel, and northern Birmingham suffered severe damage.
Large wedge tornado, violent tornado. We've heard about extreme damage in Birmingham, Alabama. This is the same tornado that passed through Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We saw a huge debris ball when that occurred. We've been watching this wedge tornado for more than half an hour. It is now passing to the north of Birmingham, Alabama.
Entire sections of town were wiped away. In one coal yard, a 35-ton rail car was hurled nearly 400 feet.
35 tons? Holy...
After passing the coal yard, the tornado weakened to EF2, but still managed to destroy several pier and beam foundations, homes, and warehouses in McDonald Chapel. From there, it moved to Pratt City.
I don't understand how much 35 tons is.
Along US Route 31.
Oh, stay in school.
The twister eventually lifted 2 miles north of Tarrant. This tornado remained active for an hour and 31 minutes, killing 44 people in Tuscaloosa and 20 in Birmingham, and leaving more than one.
That's 54 people. R.I.P. to everybody, generally, bro.
1,500 injured. It was
1,500 injured?
Track tornadoes of the 2011 super outbreak and the second deadliest after Hackleburg Phil Campbell. But there was no end in sight. Already having claimed hundreds of lives, another beast was preparing its fury on Rainsville, Sylvania, Alabama. 5:45 p.m. A supercell thunderstorm in northeastern Alabama began to intensify. 6:10 p.m. An initial severe thunderstorm warning was issued for the region. As conditions worsened, another tornado warning was issued for the Lakeview community and surrounding areas. 6:19 p.m. A funnel finally touched down in Lakeview, northeast of Geraldine.
We do have a tornado on the ground in Geraldine moving northeast.
It began by inflicting light damage to trees in a few buildings. As it moved toward Fife, however, the tornado displayed multiple vortices, alternating between the horizontal subvortices and a solid wedge shape. By the time it reached Fife, the tornado had intensified to EF3 strength, causing significant tree damage near Beulah Baptist Cemetery and severe destruction to homes in the area. It then tracked toward Shiloh, growing wider and stronger along Heaton Road. Now an EF5, the tornado turned catastrophic, completely demolishing a metal farm building and uprooting multiple homes. It maintained this ferocity as it exited Shiloh and bore down on Rainsville. By now, the vortex had widened from 50 yards to half a mile, an indication that Rainsville didn't stand a chance against the violent winds blowing at 200 miles per hour. Homes, businesses, and public facilities were erased so completely that not even debris was left behind. This tornado was turning into one of the most violent tornadoes of the 2011 super outbreak. Vehicles were hurled hundreds of yards, mangled beyond recognition. A school bus was flung across a highway and stripped down to its bare chassis. the multi-vortex tornado tore through Rainsville for 36 minutes, carving a 36.63-mile path and leaving widespread destruction across town.
It was about 3 minutes, and it changed our whole life. You know, it changed from being homeless and out of work.
When you get up and the only wall standing is the one that you're on, it's and you look up and you can see the sky from a basement. Yeah. That's very terrifying. There's no second floor, no nothing.
A Huddle Horse restaurant was reduced to rubble,
Holy
with only one wall
ho!
left standing. Plainview High School suffered $15 million in damages. Debarked trees, shredded mobile homes, and gutted residences marked the tornado's path across town. East of downtown, along Lingerfelt Road, the winds unleashed
This shit doesn't feel real.
It tore apart a stone house. Its stone pillar
No, it is. So I didn't try to be like that. Like it 100% is clearly
from the ground.
But just like it's so, it's just absolutely so like.
Multiple homes were erased. An 800-pound safe was ripped from its anchoring inside a house.
It's just so like damaging that it just seems like so unfucking real.
600 feet into a wooded area and found with its heavy steel door completely torn off. The storm continued northeast toward neighborhoods and county roads 515 and 441, leaving widespread destruction in its wake. In eastern Sylvania, the Mountain View Baptist Church was obliterated, along with many surrounding homes. Tragically, a couple inside one of them was thrown into an open field and did not survive. The twister then crossed southeast of Henniger and Eider, debarking trees and destroying part of Blake Community Church.
Just look at the magnitude of that. I mean, that eyeballing it looks to be, 300, 400 yards wide. It's ginormous. It is huge.
It began to shrink rapidly as it crossed into.
That's fucking 4 football fields. That's 3 to 4 fucking football fields, bro. Holy shit.
Georgia near Fox Mountain. After carving an additional 3 miles of destruction through rising Fawn, the tornado finally lifted just outside the community at 6:55 p.m. The Rainsville tornado was the 4th and final EF5 of the 2011 super outbreak. The multi-vortex twister remained active for 36 minutes, leaving behind a 36-mile-long destruction path across DeKalb County. The relentless winds claimed.
Every single time this motherfucker talks, it's just bad. This motherfucker has not said a single good thing in this goddamn video. Fuck. Well, I know it's not gonna be a damn good thing that's gonna happen because it's a fucking tornado. Just sad. It's just fucking sad. There's no hope. There's none. It's just so sad.
Claimed 25 lives in the area and caused almost $10 million in damage.
Holy fuck.
People wanted to believe the worst was over, but nature had other plans. April 28, 2011, 12 a.m. Near midnight on April 27, 2011, an intense EF3 vortex developed north of Alps Road, about 2.17 miles southwest of Alvaton. At the same time, an EF2 tornado was tracking through southern Meriwether County. The EF3 barreled through the small community of Vaughan. In less than a minute, the entire community was devastated beyond recognition. Over a dozen homes were destroyed, and many others were badly damaged. Continuing northeast with EF3 strength, the funnel cloud briefly crossed into Henry County, finally lifting 2 miles southeast of Hampton at 12:28 a.m. Just 10 minutes later, another EF3 tornado touched down 4 miles south of Meansville in south-central Pike County. It carved a destructive path across Pike, Lamar, Monroe, and Butts counties before finally lifting southeast of Butts County at 1:15 a.m. 47 twisters struck that day, and while they weren't as devastating as the day before, 3 precious lives were still lost, and many residents sustained serious injuries. When the skies cleared on April 28, the true scale of destruction was revealed.
A huge outbreak of tornadoes in late April 2011 was so bad that it earned a special name, Super Outbreak of 2011.
First responders who were here were so busy pulling the living from all of this debris, they were forced to ignore the dead. That's how bad this is. You can hear the sound of smoke detectors in the distance, but no one's here. There's the smell of death.
The 2011 super outbreak became the largest and costliest tornado outbreak in history. 368 tornadoes across 21
my
states,
God.
leaving behind $10.2 billion in damage. But beyond the wreckage, it was the human cost that cut the deepest. 348 lives were lost, and thousands more were forever changed. Survivors stepped into a world of ruin, tasked with rebuilding not just their homes, but their entire way of life. The scars of April 2011 remain, a haunting reminder of nature's fury and the resilience of those who endured it.
I knew where that storm was. I knew the direction it was heading, and I knew my baby was in that path.
It's so sad. R.I.P. to everybody died. I forgot to say this. I just realized. Thank you to Sky Whisper. Your channel's gonna be down in the comments. I mean, down in the description. Go follow him, bro. Thank you for the video. Go follow them at Sky Whisper. Wow, that was a very twist of events. But again, like I said before, thank you, Sky Whisper. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry. Thank you for the video. I'm sorry, I should have said it before I started the video. I generally forgot. Like I said, it's gonna be down in the description. Hope you go follow me at iTzTwizzyz. Go follow my new channel that I just made up. iTzTwizzyz. You probably won't see it. You might see it. It's like a 50-50 chance. I have no videos up on there, so I'm pretty sure you probably won't see it. But I hope y'all enjoyed that video so much. I'm gonna see y'all next time. See y'all tomorrow, actually. Love y'all so much. Bye.